Hey, today I'm going to be reading some of the comments you guys left for me. Between the video I made and the collab with Diesel Patches, I got a lot of new views and along with it plenty of input. As such, I thought it would be remiss of me not to engage with some of the discussion. I see a lot of you guys like the inclusion of Patches and want to see more of them, but I'm sorry to say that Patches isn't some attention slut that I'll use at every opportunity to get views. That's a job for my other dog, Zeke! Oh my god, you're so fat. That's okay. That just means there's more to love. I also saw a good number of people took notice of my Felix poster up there. Good eye. The whole wall is actually illustrations from my pals Lucid Sky, who did the Felix poster, and Jimbo Bucks. Love their stuff, go check them out. What does your channel name mean? It's a contraction of my middle and last name. My family calls me Van, but my first name is Derek. Rhetoric isn't pronounced that way. Good video though. Empty rhetoric. I actually realized this way too late when I was already in editing, something I tried pointing out on my Twitter when I first uploaded the video. I do appreciate you trying to help me sound less dumb though, even if it's a lost cause. Nice 10-minute mark to fully cash on the bandwagon. Dude, I'm unpartnered, and at the time of uploading that, had less than 100 subscribers. What money do you think I'm making off these videos? You know what? Just because of you, this video is going to be 10 minutes long too. Poor guy. Hey man, it's uncouth to make fun of people's financial situations. Got triggered by an Ethan commentary about Catholicism. Welcome to YouTube, dude. It's great to be here, man. It's really neat getting my thoughts out and seeing how people receive them. Can you imagine defending an organization that systematically rapes kids? I don't know. Let's give it a try. God, that's horrible. What do you think, Evil Derek? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. It seems like a lot of you guys have some very strong opinions about religion, almost as if it's an incredibly sensitive and divisive topic. Which is why I'll be sparing you of those comments from here on out. I will say though, as clearly as possible, my point in the H3H3 video was that making outrageous and reaching claims based on superficial information is a bad idea when you are outspoken against this type of behavior. I also noticed that people were looking for direct comparisons with the mention of school shootings in Islam, when these are only ever meant to be compared as ignorant claims which misattribute the root of the problem. If you had a problem with it because it was a dumb statement based on incomplete information, then we're on the same page. If you extracted any other meaning beyond that, then I ask you forgive my lack of clarity. But yeah, that's it for the disclaimer. Back to the comments! I hope to cripes you get a break soon, man. Most of the creators I loved have left or warped into something else. Good to see that the next generation of cynical commentary is looking this funny. You've got my sub. I'll be your friend, just don't tell my mom. Hey, thanks, man. And your mom and I are already good friends, so it's fine if she knows. That's some boiling hot tea, sis. We stan. Amir, I don't actually know what this means. Please explain this to me.
So tea is basically gossip, and when I said boiling tea, I just meant that it's like some really hot gossip. But, like, apparently it comes from like black drag culture and became popular with shows like, I'd say like RuPaul's Drag Race. And like, lastly, standing is a way of showing support. It's short for like stalker and fan.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Amir. He's a lizard man in disguise. I mean, just look at those eyes. Nice rhyme, but one, that's a bit racist, and two,
I have no idea where you'd get the idea that I'm a lizard man. I shed my skin one leg at a time, just like everyone else.
I apparently don't move my mouth much when I talk. Thanks for letting me know, guys.
I'll try to look more natural from now on.
But really, I just don't see what the big deal is. No, I actually had no idea there was an issue with the way I talked until that video got traction, and no one's ever pointed that out to me before. In a short span of time, I've been called a lizard man, a robot, and a broken puppet from Sesame Street, all of which is accurate. Like, I'm not self-conscious of my teeth or have a lisp or anything, this is just the way I talk. Anyway, the same noises are made, so it's probably fine. Oh, comment from Mr. Beast. I love anime. Notifications are now on. They should have been turned on to begin with. You disgusting weeb! Cool videos, by the way. You lead a very interesting life. Wait a damn minute. I remember you posting one of your videos in a feed thread months ago. Oh fuck, I didn't think anybody but Kenny would remember that. I posted my shit a single time. That's actually kind of crazy. Small world. Nope. Speaking of Kenny, he also left me a comment. Do you want them to come for your anime titties? They can try, Kenny. They can try. Also be sure to check out Kenny Lauderdale. The dude produces some amazing, incredibly high quality stuff, and honestly deserves to have his content unbanned from A.
You're just pissed because my grandma called you the N-word on Modern Warfare 3 last night.
I want you to listen to me, Fisher. Your grandmother, while I'm sure is a nice woman in her personal life, showed very poor form when she killed me in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Sending me a message about how this was revenge for her husband in Vietnam. then proceeded to list every racial slur applicable to Asians, and some not, at me. Regardless, she will learn very soon what happens when you besmirch my honor. And as the light leaves her cataracts-ridden eyes, the last regret running through her mind will be that she said GG easy to me. Because I was so polite to her. You about to cry, dog? What are you, fucking gay? Wait, do you think crying is a clear indicator of someone being gay? What, are people grieving gay? Okay, say you've witnessed the birth of your child, and you shed a tear because this is the most emotional moment of your life. Does the doctor then come up to you and say, "Ha, check out this gay boy"? That's hilarious, but no, to both. I think the last time I actually cried was at the showing for Maquia, which broke a 5-year personal record. But those last 15 minutes were a cheap shot at the heartstrings. I defy you to watch that movie and not get teary-eyed. You got a nice forehead, mate. Thanks, it's getting bigger with time. Stick to anime. Look, I love anime. I love it more than anything else in the world besides my dad. But I like other stuff too. I see no problem with expressing my thoughts on a variety of subjects relative to my interests. I make these videos because they're on stuff I'm invested in. That's all. And believe it or not, I don't hate H3H3, and I definitely don't want them to fail. In fact, it's the opposite. I'm not sure how many times I have to say I hope things will get better and that they'll be fine for you to believe me. I was just frustrated with the way they've been handling things for a while, so I felt the need to air out my own personal thoughts and criticisms. A reaction I would expect just as much for myself. On that topic though, I'm happy to see they've made some immediate changes for the better, evidenced by some of the things they brought up in the last few podcasts, so best of luck to Ethan on his path to recovery. Also, congrats on the baby. Hey, that's pretty neat. What kind of anime do you watch, and what genres do you like most? Oh wow, personal question. So I actually watch everything, every season, at least until I get bored of a show. As for my favorite genres, I'm a particularly big fan of romance, action, psychological, sci-fi, and mecha. But again, I'm not particularly picky, those are just what I like most. Dear Mr. Vandun, oh please, Mr. Vandun is my father. You can call me Dick Boy. I recently watched your video on the N-word and saw you had a React image folder with 2K plus images. Was wondering if you could possibly share this with the masses. I don't know. A few of those images would get me in trouble. I might make like a Dropbox or something. I don't know, we'll see. So is the next video about Ice Poseidon? Laughing crying emoji? Nah, Ice has never tried to hide what he's about. And in general, I don't usually make videos like the H3H3 one, or have too many problems with anyone that I frequently watch. There just happen to be an exceptional case. If you're looking for consistent, entertaining commentary on content creators, then check out Diesel Patches, Ready to Glare, and FPS Diesel. They're always on top of things. This is very shit content, by the way. I can smell the soy in your breath from the other side of the world. I'm actually allergic to soy, interestingly enough. Also, all fruit that I've tried except for skinned pears, almonds, shrimp, and I'm lactose intolerant, so you're probably just smelling the cum on my breath. That's all true, by the way. It would be incredibly difficult for me to be vegan. Also, be sure to check out Fraud Analyzer's videos. He's a really funny guy. This guy's wording is kind of awkward, but the gist of it is, I've seen better, your editing and work isn't anything special. Well, yeah, I mean, I learned from watching others and practicing. And if you'd like to plug the work of other more talented people, then I'd love to see it. I am always looking for more things to enjoy. You could have mentioned some here, and I definitely would have checked it out. But I guess it was, ironically, less important than making an unoriginal, vacuous comment. LOL, 2K subs. If you can't love him at his worst, then you don't deserve him at his best. No, see, I don't fuck with that mentality. I think it's important to hold each other to a high or at least consistent standard. That statement is the kind of shit you see crazy, basic-ass bitches tweet out. But here's the really interesting part. I see that edited tag, Kevin. You think you're so sneaky. It is a good thing. I was already planning on making this video over a week ago and immediately recognized what you were doing in that time. I saw that you were editing your comment to keep up with my rising subs, which means you've revisited this video and your comment at least 4 different times that I've checked in order to keep track of my sub count, and then had the balls to reply to your own comment calling me a dick rider. In any case, glad to have you as a fan, buddy. It's clear that I'm on your mind a lot, so be sure to keep that comment updated and that butthole tight for me, okay? And that's all. I'd love to keep doing these every once in a while between my usual uploads, so be sure to leave a comment below or on Twitter, as even if I'm not able to mention your comment, I'll most likely have read it. Because I read them all. Even the dumbass ones. I love reading comments, even the scathing ones are good for a laugh sometimes. The only ones I don't like are long, rambling ones the length of an essay, which only manage to convey that you can't organize your thoughts properly. So whether it's a question about me, you wanting to tell me how fucking stupid I am or look, Or even how your favorite flavor of cock is blue raspberry. I'll have probably read it. See you next time! Everything.